Chris 6 News exclusive tonight. What the future holds for Corpus Christi and the Coastal Bend. In an exclusive interview, I asked Governor Greg Abbott about that, our water shortage and the impact on businesses, and the other hot topic issues shaping our upcoming election.
These cartels are terrorist organizations, and we intend to put them out of business.
Coming off what appeared to be an endorsement by South Texas sheriffs this week about his border policies, the governor told me about his efforts to ease the number of people crossing our border. He told me about his policy of busing migrants from Texas to so-called sanctuary cities is not inhumane. He says everyone who boards a bus knows what they're agreeing to.
Every migrant that we do bus, they sign an authorization saying they want to go to New York, or they want to go to D.C., or they want to go to Chicago. And so they self-authorize that before they board that bus and are transported.
I asked the governor about our region's water shortage and the impact of attracting more new and big businesses, bringing higher paying jobs. When would he step in on the water issue?
What I foresee is the Nueces County population doubling over the next 10 to 15 years because of all the new projects that are coming your way. And we know that means more infrastructure. Water is one of those infrastructure components. And we are working with Nueces County as well as the city of Corpus Christi to make sure that they will get together and agree on a desalination plan. If not, then the state of Texas will do it for them. But the state of Texas, working with the Texas Water Development Board, will make sure that the greater Corpus Christi area is going to have the water that it needs in order to be able to double its population.
And on the political hot potato of abortion, Governor Abbott does expect the issue to be addressed in Austin next year. However, so far he does not appear willing to allow for exceptions for rape and incest.
I can tell you where my emphasis lies as we go into the session. It's twofold. One is to make sure that we do more to protect the life of the mother. And two is to make sure that we will never go down the pathway of what Beto has articulated, and that is allowing abortion to the very last minute before a fully developed child is born.
All right, so in that last comment, he, of course, is referring to his opponent, Beto O'Rourke. I did ask the governor if he planned to endorse President Trump if he ran for president again. The governor says he did not want to get in front of the Trump campaign since Trump has not yet officially thrown his name in the 2024 race.